Hi guys. For this reaction, we're gonna do something very unique. We're gonna step away from K-pop for just a second and actually react to a Victoria's Secret. What is that called? The Victoria's Secret fashion show, or what's it called? Yeah, fashion show performance. This one is Shawn Mendes, Lost in Japan, performed in 2018. Now, the reason I want to show you this is there are a lot of relevant facts or facets relevant to K-pop, and I wanted to show you some interesting things I saw during this performance. And I asked you in the community forums for a reaction, but I don't think anybody really quite caught what I was looking for. So I wanted to go through it with you. This is not just a reaction focused on Shawn Mendes and his vocals. Rather, it's more of a performance focused on a reaction focused on many different aspects. For example, the lighting, the models, especially the models, actually, because you can tell a lot by how models walk. You can tell a lot of their personality and who has star power, their confidence, and it's very interesting. It's almost like watching a girl group when you watch these models, and I wanted to go through with you. We will so I guess react to it on a more broader basis rather than just the music itself. But before I do, I'm wanting to see how to write this down, because there are so many things I wanted to tell you to keep in mind before we react to this. So the Victoria's Secret show is not like other fashion shows. It's obviously the top models in the world, but because it's a live performance, the energy is a little bit different. It's not as serious, and models are given kind of like creative freedom when they're walking down the catwalk. So it starts, so you're walking down the catwalk, and right when you get to the center, you have to do one pose. But these poses are not serious like regular traditional fashion shows. It's rather, you can be yourself, and you would think that's pretty easy to do, but when you're televised live in front of a billion people, it's nerve-wracking for a lot of people, and they don't fare as well as you would think. And you can actually judge them by their walk and their pose at the end. And I wanted to react to that with you guys. The interesting thing about this particular performance, they show a lot of the backstage of the show during the performance, which is kind of neat. It feels like, you're actually part of that stage rather than seeing like a really polished final product. And one very important theory I came up with is the majority of models are very good dancers. And I thought about this, and I realized why. Because they are so in tune with their body and the movement and how it looks. They're innately good dancers. They're not all of them. Maybe 70% are really good dancers, and you can tell because of the way they react to the rhythm and how they're always on beat when they're doing like every walk, every little movement is on beat, and it's fascinating to watch because okay, we've seen a lot of good dances because we watch K-pop, so we know. But you gotta understand, outside of K-pop, people are terrible dancers everywhere. If you go to just a club, everyone is terrible at dancing. The U.S. music industry, people are terrible at dancing. We're so used to good dancing, we think we take it for granted. But watch these models and you'll see, oh, they have some rhythm to them, and that's not easy to find outside of Korea. So I wish you're able to see that during the video. What I'm gonna do here is all right, we'll just react to it together. I think that's the best way. And we will start now.
Please welcome Shawn Mendes.
Check out that lighting. That lighting is amazing, especially for the U.S. stages. Do you hear that mic? The mic talking like you're backstage? Focus on the music quality right here.
All it takes is one flight. We be in the same time zone, yeah. I'm looking through your timeline. I'm seeing
Very
all
clean.
the rainbows.
Very good vocals. This guy is talented. I don't know much about this guy, but he's talented. He really is.
I wanna see you. Oh, I gotta ask. Do you got plans tonight?
Look at that confidence from the model.
Couple 100 miles from Japan tonight. And I was thinking I could
Yeah, that's a model right there. Look at that. She's unflappable.
But I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Yeah, I can feel the tension.
Do you hear the bass guitar in the back? This is all live, mind you.
I can hear you think I'm right.
Look at that camera work right there.
I gotta convince you that you shouldn't fall asleep. It only be a couple hours, and I'm about to. Do you got plans tonight, babe?
That's a very hard walk because she has props on the back, but she pulls it off really well. Oh, and this lady right here. She embodies what Victoria's Secret is. Look at her. Her pose, her walk. She is so Victoria's Secret. Her name should be Victoria's Secret. Good vocals. You off my mind. Hey. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. Baby, you and I can sing. Look at that dancing. You can tell she's a good dancer. You can tell she likes hip hop.
Let's get lost tonight. Baby, you and I can sing. Get you off my mind.
And this is my favorite model. The look, so casual. Yeah, she has star power. Good live vocals, man.
I was thinking I could fly to your hotel, but I can't seem to get you off my mind, baby. Said I can't get you off my mind. Do you got plans tonight, darling? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan tonight. I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight, baby, but I can't get you off my mind.
Now there's a very special model coming up tonight. This is very important.
Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. Baby, I can see
Her. You gotta see this lady.
Let's get lost tonight.
Watch her closely, alright? Look at the movements, her walking, her dance.
I can see get you off my mind.
Her expression. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna stop it right here for a second. What you saw right there, that model, that black lady, that is what girl group K-pop is, or that is what girl group K-pop should be. Just that right there. That's exactly what it should be. And if you don't know what I'm trying to say, it's really hard for me to explain this, but everything about her walk and her performance just now in that 5-second video is what K-pop should be for females. The confidence, the sexiness, the cuteness, the expression, you know this lady can dance. She is so coordinated. She's so in control of her body. It's amazing. We got to watch this over again. We're gonna rewind it back to 3:10 and go. Just look at the way she's walking. Look at that confidence oozing. Look at that expression. Cute and sexy, everything there right there. Even all these movements, if they're on beat, like innately on beat. They're not even trying.
Hey guys, feel it out there? Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost.
Good vocals.
Baby,
right there, look at this.
I can't seem to get you off my mind.
We gotta stop it right there again. That was like 2 seconds, but that woman can flat out dance. She's elegant. She is so on rhythm, has rhythm. It's just, that woman should be a K-pop star, really. We will just rewind it. And these are just small movements that she's doing. But you know this woman knows how to dance. So we'll start at 3:50. It's like a 2-second clip of her dancing. And it's just coming out, oozing out. And she is so elegant and cute the way she's dancing. Watch. Ready? Go.
Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight.
It's coming in right now.
Baby, you and I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost
That
tonight.
is star power right
Let's
there.
get lost tonight. Baby, you and I can't seem to get you off my mind. Thank you so much.
All right. Honestly, I've seen this video maybe 20 times because it's so fascinating to watch these performers. Even if you only get to see 5 seconds of them, you can see a lot of who they are and what potential they have. And the two ladies we stopped for, they have major potential to be a K-pop star. Now they're never gonna be because they're very successful models. But if I was a music director or producer, this is the type of people I would be looking for. They're just so in tune with their body and the music. It's just instinctively there. And obviously you have to have a lot of confidence to become a world-class model, and they have it. And it's just really fascinating to watch, because when I see a lot of the girl groups, these girls, no matter how much you train, you have to have that rhythm. And it's not something you can just like train and develop. You can to some degree, but to really have it, it has to be in your bones. It has to be there before you even start training it and become a trainee. If these two ladies trained, oh my goodness, you would see some crazy K-pop girl group acts. I mean, we don't know how well they sing, but even that can be trained up to a certain point. And it's just fascinating because when I show this to my friends, we watch a video, they'll just kind of mindlessly watch it, and I tell them these things, and then they go, "Oh, okay, I saw that," and it's just, I don't know how people don't catch this like kind of stuff. It's like, when I saw that black model, that black lady for the first time, my mind was blown. Like, oh my goodness, who is this person? It's just, and I always think like the person next to me is feeling the same or thinking the same as me. But when I bring it up to them, they're like, "No, what just happened? Well, I didn't see it." Like, how can you not see that? Like, that's like fireworks, like just going off. Like, oh, that's amazing to me. And that's why I wanted to show you this this video, because there's these little things that I'm sure the majority is not catching. And when you find these little things and you start agreeing with my thoughts, it becomes really fun to just find these little things. And that's, I guess, why you guys like my reactions, because I find those little things and point them out. And I don't know, it's just fun telling you guys this, and I'm very looking forward to the comments to see if you are in agreement with what I pointed out. I'm sorry, like, it's not a reaction to Shawn Mendes and the musical performance, but there were so many other fascinating facets of this video that I couldn't help but focus on other things. And yes, they're models, yes, they're beautiful, that might have helped pique my interest, but nonetheless, it is, for me at least, really fascinating to see their personalities, because everyone is walking differently, everyone is bringing a different energy, the style is different of the pose. And when I watch Victoria's Secret, it's so fun for me to watch Victoria's Secret fashion shows, because I can analyze each model coming, and I have my own thoughts on who's doing well, who's not, because about 40% don't do well. You would think automatically they're going to do well, but I mean, some of the models are like shaking, some can't fully do the pose, and there are a lot of hiccups, and it's just fascinating to see how each different person responds in a different way at that peak when you're supposed to come through the level that they do. It's really fun for me to watch these kind of things. Anyways, this reaction got so long. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to your comments. I think the most important for me was that black girl and how she embodies what K-pop should be in those 5 seconds. Again, the second model was excellent dancer, which is interesting also because she was a taller person. Taller people, there's a general rule that shorter people are better dancers, and I used to think about this and I wondered why. And this is a widely accepted theory in Korea, that shorter people are better dancers, and it makes sense because when you're shorter, you have shorter limbs. You can complete the movement quicker, and you have a better control over your body, and your center of gravity is lower. So I think those factors is what makes a shorter person a better dancer than a taller person. Now that's not always 100% true. I mean, there are tall people that can dance well, but generally, if you look at the good dancers, they are shorter people. Which is interesting because that second lady was not short at all. She looked very tall, but the way she was moving and in tune with her body, it's just, these are not like planned movements, you know, it's just coming out from them, just naturally. And that's why it's even more eye-opening. This is not, okay, I'm gonna move like this, this. No, it's just coming out as she digests the song. These are her expressions as a dance, totally unrehearsed. And that's what makes it even more special, I think. All right, that is the real end to this reaction. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you watch this one, because this was a fun one for me, because there were so many things that were interesting about it. Anyways, that's it. I'm gone.